Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of Gerda, Flame in Winter. And we're just about to start a new day. Okay, so we have to head...
Gerda wants to ask me some questions, and I need to know why Anders was arrested.
Is that really the only place we can go right now? I guess it is. Okay, let's head to...
Gerda wants to ask me some questions, and I need to know why Anders was arrested.
Let's head to the Gestapo headquarters. The Gestapo building looms before me. I have to find out what happened. I mean, I would have taken the paperwork in first. The front entrance to the old police station. Heil Hitler, state your name and business. Gerda Larson, I'm here to see the criminal inspector. He looks me up and down before scanning the list of names written on a sheet of paper lying on the table. Gerda Larson, yes, of course. He eyes me suspiciously. You're the wife? The criminal inspector's office is just across the hall. His secretary will announce you. What, this way? The door. I can hear the sound of footsteps and the clanking of typewriter keys. It sounds like they're having a busy day. Over here. Because he said across the hall. The woman looks up from her typewriter as I enter. Gerda! Wait, do we know her? Oh, dearest cousin, I'm so... Oh dear, I don't know what to say. Are you alright? Are you here to see the criminal inspector? Do you need to sit down? Please just announce me. Of course. What is her cousin doing working for the Nazis? Herr Criminal Inspector, Frau Larson is here to see you. Go right on in. Stahl is sorting through a stack of papers on his desk. He looks up. I briefly catch a look of utter exasperation in his eyes. Then he smiles. I feel the hairs on my neck stand on end. Ah, Frau Larson, you're here. Please take a seat. I'm here about my husband. You certainly don't mince words, do you? However, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Your husband is not cleared for visitors at the moment. I unconsciously tighten my grip around Anna's glove, which I keep in my pocket. Then, when can I see him? All in due time, Frau Larson. But first, if you'll indulge me, I'd like to share a story. Are you aware, madam, that this region of Denmark is home to quite a number of terrorists? I had no idea. Well, naturally, we in the Gestapo do our best to stymie these meddlesome troublemakers. But the fact is, they do exist. They're too cowardly to fight in the open like our brave German soldiers, or even those tenacious English. So we must hunt them. We must dig through the brambles of these little towns and pick out the vermin one by one, so they do not disrupt our noble enterprise. So tell me, Frau Larsen, how well do you know your neighbors? Well enough. As I expected. And as good Christians, we want to help our neighbors, do we not? Depends on what they're doing. Precisely this, Frau Larsen, precisely this. Who knows what the man next door is hiding in his shed, what the woman in town has tucked away in her attic. But the soft-hearted among us hope just the same. These people are our friends after all. Only now and then the hope we offer is corrupted into something vile. The fuel we gave them to warm their stoves is instead used to burn a factory full of dutiful workers. So what, may I ask, do you think someone should do if they have offered such help? Mm. I mean, I'm not saying what I think she should do, I'm just saying what will get him to not be suspicious of her. Because if we go the route of actually helping the resistance, which I'm kind of hoping we get to join the resistance, I don't want him suspicious of us. Okay, come forward. Just so there's always the possibility of redemption. Wait. Resistance minus. Oh, okay. Case in point, a local came to me the other day, all nerves and knotted shoulders. It was clear the citizens' conscience weighed heavily on them. They wanted absolution, and I offered it. What do you think this person did? Caved under the pressure. Good. If so, the pressure came from within. The informant divulged the nefarious doings of their so-called friends. Of course, I am a lawman. I could not simply take their word for it. Details needed to be corroborated, times verified, individuals questioned. So I took a memento, this ring. Stahl places a ring on the table. It is gold with a modest diamond in the center. A well-forged bond yields a bountiful harvest. A rather optimistic inscription. Stahl took a ring from the informant, and he is keeping it as collateral until he can confirm the snitch's information. It's nice. There is a certain rustic elegance to the ring, yes. Of course, the ring itself is of little value, but it is a symbol of the person's obligation, their redemption. If they are lying, it represents who we can punish. But if they are honest, it will be returned to them, and their trust will be repaid tenfold. Do you understand, Frau Larsen? It's a threat. Indeed. So with that in mind, I have some questions for you. But I don't know anything. So you say. Now, can you tell me where your husband was going after he left home yesterday? He was off to work. You've decided to cooperate. That is a good start. And your husband currently works at the mechanic shop at Lawson and Brogard, correct? Have you seen Herr Brogard since yesterday? Enough questions. We both know this is not why I'm here. You want something from me, so please get to the point. Very well, I respect that. You're sharp. I respect that very well. I need you to talk to your husband. Suddenly the phone on Star's desk starts to ring. Apologies, I have to take this. Please wait outside for a Klein will keep you company. Star is busy talking on the phone, but I bet he won't be long before it comes back. I should use this time to have a little look around. Maybe I can find something that will help me free Anders. Yeah, we can't really look at much while Charlotte's in the room. Yeah, I'm trying to actually click that. Newspaper. The newspaper favored by the German minority in the region. Most of the articles seem to talk about agriculture and the business of local farmers. We can't interact with that. We can interact with cousin. She's picking at her nails, glancing every so often at the door to Stell's office. Is everything all right? She looks at me startled. Oh, yes, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Your nails. You keep picking at them. Oh, that's just a nasty habit of mine. It's okay, you can tell me. We're family, remember? Oh, Gerda. Her smile fades and she suddenly looks very young and small. I'm sorry, but I'm alright, really. I'm so fortunate to have this job. Mama and Papa are ever so proud. But how do you feel? What? I feel very honored. I'm just... No, sorry. Forget I said anything. She adjusts her glasses and then beams at me. Let's talk about something else, okay? Maybe this isn't the right place to probe her about this matter. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to get some files for hairstyle. Can I leave you here alone for a few seconds? Of course. Ah, oh, thanks, you're a doll. Hurry up, move, move, move. We're going over here. Okay, so there's nothing useful. Okay, stars, come on, come on. Oh, find a file marked with a familiar name. Algot Fustengard, the wealthy factory owner. His daughter is Margaret, one of my closest friends. I wonder what he's doing in here. He's always been very friendly towards Nazi invaders. But from what it says here, it seems like the Gestapo is beginning to doubt his loyalty. They note that they will have to keep him under closer surveillance. I hope it doesn't turn out badly for Margaret's sake. There's a bottle of clear schnapps in here. Should I take it? Why not? It's a report that details what happened at the factory yesterday. It says that measures were taken to prevent the attack. Apparently, they received a tip from an unnamed informant that very night, detailing the plans of how the resistant group would approach the factory. But apparently, the information was given was slightly outdated. Ah. I wonder if that means the person who snitched wasn't part of the inner circle. Or did they just want to deliberately mislead the Nazis? And his name has been filed in as one of the court saboteurs. What were they doing out there? Phone call's over. Ah, phew. Now, where were we? Frau Larsen is here to request a visit with her husband. Go cousin. Yes, thank you, Fräulein Klein. I'm afraid it's out of the question. Isn't there anything I could do? He rubs his chin thoughtfully. Well, Herr Larsen seems rather reluctant to provide us with any information. But perhaps, yes, perhaps we may be able to use you to our advantage. You may be able to convince him that it would be in his best interest to cooperate. Think about it. I have a small window of time in the afternoon. Come back later today. Now I have some things to attend to. Please excuse me, ladies. Let's talk to Charlotte. It is Charlotte. Yeah, it's Charlotte. I'm sorry, Gerda. I wish there was something I could do. Um, um, it's fine. I'll handle it. I hope we meet again soon, dear cousin, under happier circumstances. Okay, so we built up a bit of a relationship with Charlotte. I am kind of happy with about that. Oh, Gerda, wait. Did you did you hear about the banquet? What banquet? The banquet that the Vestergaards are hosting at their residence this Sunday. I haven't. Oh, but it's going to be the most splendid party. The Vestergaards never settle for less than perfect extravagance. Okay, Wealthy factory owner is hosting a banquet at his residence on Sunday. Many Nazi officers will likely be in attendance. So do you think you'll be attending? I know that their daughter, Margaret, is a very close friend of yours. Although, given the current circumstances, I'd completely understand if you'd rather not go. I'll think about it. Of course. Goodbye, cousin. As I exit Styles' office, I spot Reinhardt loitering in the hall. So you've had a chance with the big, had a chat with the big boss, hmm? Oh, leave me alone. I try to brush past him, but he grabs me by the arm. Listen, we might be able to help each other out here. From the look on your face, I take it he wouldn't let you see your husband. And it's likely for the best, you know. His face is probably all. He makes a distorted grimace. Stop that. But if you help me out, I can promise to keep him safe. Well, safer. Hell, I can even arrange a private visit between the two of you. I find that hard. Oh, what's the catch? He smiles. All I need is your help getting me into the doctor's clinic tonight. Are you out of your mind? Whoa, pipe down. Are you worried that the old codger will discover us? No need to fret about that. We'll be out of there before I notice anything is amiss. I just need a few bottles from your storage depot. Of penicillin, specifically. Why penicillin? It's a new wonder drug now, isn't it? Seems to cure just about everything. And that means it fetches quite a pretty penny on the black market these days. Now, what do you say? I hope you and you help me. And why should I trust you? You helped them break into my home. You nearly broke his nose. Look, Frau Larsen, I'm a simple soldier. I get an order, I need to execute it. I don't have anything personal against you or your husband. You're a brute. I do not like him. There's no way I will ever work with a crook like you. I'll find another way to help Anders. He shrugs. My offer still stands. He hands me a slip of paper and begins to walk away. And I have an offer for you. You will not lay a hand on my husband, otherwise your commanding officer will know you for what you are, a thief and a disobedient crook. How would you like to end up in one of those cells? Reinhardt is fuming. You're bad at choosing your friend's nurse. I'll be gentle with your husband, for now. Reinhardt is intimidated. He promised to be gentler with Anders. But when this is over,
They put on friendly faces. They smile at you when you walk down the street. They hold doors open and make space under their umbrellas. But behind it all, there's a quiet menace. All their niceties mask a sinister motive. Their eyes cannot help but scan and study you. They look for weaknesses which can be exploited. And you shiver under the gaze of the Gestapo, no matter what promises they make.
Okay, let's choose one of these. I think I'll go with the middle one. If they thought themselves the only ones capable of affecting civility and hiding behind a fake smile, then they are sorely mistaken.
If they thought themselves the only ones capable of affecting civility and hiding behind a fake smile, then they were sorely mistaken.
Oh, that was for wit. I was hoping it was insight. Oops. And that is the save point, so that is it for this video. If you made it this far and enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe and like buttons. Feel free to leave a comment, as I do read each and every single one. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!